Hi, have a pleasant day, Sir Mark. We are here to report our the said book, Always Already Knew. So this Always Already Knew by Lisa Gentleman. This composed of media, history, and the culture. So first, the invention of the phonograph. So this is the phonograph. Sorry. The invention of the phonograph. So in the past year, so this is the what we call this is the sound recording. So it is a big instrument or equipment or a machine that gathered a music or what we call is a talking machine. So the phonograph, the invention of the phonograph and other sound production machines began a new way of producing historical archives. Expression of the human voice were no longer limited to their abstraction. As words on the page and the artistry and passion of a musical performance could be preserved outside human memories. So people could bring the sounds of the world into their homes, and a global culture began a rise out of the mixtures of influences that broad diversity of recordings could provide. So before radio and sound motion pictures, the phonograph and other talking machines reigned to several decades as the great modern innovations in audio, culture, and entertainment. So the phonograph is how the phonograph works. How the phonograph works. So this is the drawing. So the cylinder rotates. So the people in the past few years ago, so they are just using this to record their sounds. And this is composed with the sound collections, horn, diaphragm, needle, and the tinfoil cylinder. So in 1877, Thomas Edison designed the tinfoil phonograph and directed John Cruzy, one of these top laboratory mechanics, to build a prototype. The device consisted of a cylindrical drum wrapped in tinfoil and mounting on a threaded axle. A mouthpiece attached to a diaphragm was connected to stylus that etched vibrational patterns from a sound source on the rotating foil. For playback, the mouthpiece was replaced with a reproducer that used more sensitive diaphragm. So they used this phonograph, this one. There's a woman and the other side. After a past few years, they developed the sound recording or the phonograph. So this invention of the first talking machine is most commonly attributed to Edison. So the first invention is the Edison's phonograph. In part because of the publicity that attended his celebrity and the theatrical power of his demonstrations, and in a part because previous inventions had earned him to have the device built. The first to build a phonograph, of course, was Cruzy. So Cruzy is they are partnered with Thomas Edison. So we have the Wi-Fi actually. So that's a picture. The first conceived of a workable design was most likely the Parisian Charles Cruz, who delivered viable plans for a machine that would use this the French Academist did science in April of 1877. There is no exact date because it is a few years ago and they forget. So, and we forget too. And this occurred several months before Edison happened on his idea while working on a telegraphy device designed to record reliable, readable trace of a Morse code signal on a disk.
Wait, Morse?
Because so we are here now in the evolution of the internet. So this will be discussed by Michelle Calyao.
Evolution of the internet. The structure and makeup of the internet has adapted as the needs of its community have changed. Today's internet serves the largest and most diverse community of networks. Origins of the internet. The internet started as an experiment in the late 1960s by the Advanced Research Project Agency. In December 1969, the experimental network went online with the connection of the four-node network connected via 56,000 hats and users connected the private network, universities and government. By 1985,
Pati bang usa uwi kuan?
congested expands the National Science Foundation. In its earliest form, in 1986, the NSNet created a three-type network. Actually, connected campus. The lines were upgraded in 1988 to faster lines as a result of the NSNet plan 1987. The NSNet backbone connected a total of 13 sets of the included merit. In 1990, Merit ID started a new organization known as Advanced Network and Service. Merit by 1991, data traffic has increased as late as the early 90s, the NSFNet was still reserved for research, educational application, and government agency. And government network is a place of other than the U.S. developed along with an interest in the international connection as the various new existing entities should government agency network interconnected. At the same time, IPS ISPs around the world, particularly in Europe and Asia, had developed substantive structures and connectivity. In always reading your lesson, as a result, always reading you speaks alone.
As a result, always already knew speaks to present concerns about the humanities as much as to field of new media studies. So, making extensive use of archival sources, gentlemen describe the ways in which recorded sound and digitally networked text each emerge as local anomalies. And that's all. Thank you very much.
Ising Spanish pa.
That's all.